when it's rented in the individual's name, John Doe, to say John Doe on behalf of, as an agent of the Graham Company, and try to write that on the rental agreements to try to turn it into a business rental. And you get very, very mixed reactions from the people there at the rental counters as to whether they'll allow you to do that or not allow. So if you really want the rental to be covered by your business, the key to have that happen is the credit card has to be in the name of the business. Some other thoughts on that is you'd need, of course, liability and physical damage for rented vehicles on your business auto policy. But when you get into this, the moment the rental of the vehicle is in the company's name, whether John Doe is using that vehicle for business or personal use to go drive around and see Disney World down there, that exposure for that auto is all going to go back onto the business auto policy because it's a rental in the business auto's name and the company gave the individual employee permissive use of that vehicle and they were a permissive user, and that whole exposure is picked up by the business auto policy. So a lot of times that's really a drawback to this option because people don't want that full exposure. The last point here about business auto, if you're going to rely on the business auto, if you said no to the insurance company, the rental company's insurance, really you wouldn't have coverage for these diminished value claims that we talked about. Really the only way to get that is to buy the insurance from the actual rental car company. Beth's now going to share about the personal auto policy and how it would work.
Keep in mind that if you have a personal auto policy and you have collision coverage on that policy, you can pretty much rent a vehicle, and that rental vehicle will provide both physical damage and liability coverage. With a rental vehicle,